Salam alaikum, welcome to another episode of the Abshash Lads. Yes. Today we need to defeat a boss that actually basically speed me up, man. I don't like it. I think I need this. I need Soul Catcher. I'm not gonna lie to you, that charm build is actually kind of OP, boys. You know what I'm saying? Okay, we're gonna do Steady Body, this, and then we will finish up with this. Yes. 10 out of 10. So what is in today's agenda? What is in today's Yapshash? You may ask me, yes. And I will tell you that today's Yapshash is quite simple. I will be talking about stuff, and you will hopefully be listening to this. And that's it. So I was asking myself yesterday a simple question. Why do you want to be a content creator? In a lot of ways, why do you want to be a content creator? I have to say it, intentionally, or I will, I will like basically slur what I'm saying, and I don't want to do that, boys. So you may ask me, why do you want to be a content creator? And it's a great question you ask me right there. To simply put it, I want money. I want fame. You know what I'm saying? No. In a lot of ways, becoming a content creator, it's something that everyone wants to do. Becoming a YouTuber, becoming a streamer, becoming a person that makes insane amount of money with the least amount of, with the least amount of effort involved. I don't think it's the word is effort. But the word is that, you don't have a boss. You don't have a schedule. You do stuff that you actually think is fun. And in a lot of ways, it sounds like a good job, honestly. Oh my God, I'm getting touched again. So why do I want to do it at this very old age, And in a lot of ways, it's easy to say, oh yeah, I'm in this age, it's too late. But that's just is your self-doubt basically trying to talk you out of it, Which is like, it happens to the best of us. Oh my God, I gotta up and then your self-doubt will try to talk you out of it, and it is normal. We want to be successful in stuff in a very early age, But a lot of the time, success should not be the goal, So as I said, all of that in today's Yap session, what is the goal of me doing this? Why do I want to do it? Which is like a fair question. Why do I want to do it? And I put out a list, and I tried to answer that question the best of my ability. And the answer that I got will surprise you in today's YouTube episode. So what is the answers I got, I feel like one of the first things that people told me, it is that I'm funny. And why don't I get into content creation, or why don't I do stand-up, and all of this, and the fourth and the fifth, And I'm not gonna lie to you, even my mom was like, you are funny, why don't you get yourself into this kind of stuff? And I was like, yeah, I am funny, why don't I get myself into this kind of stuff? And then I realized that it may not be enough to be just funny, Funniness, it will make stuff easier, but still you will need to develop the skill of, content creation, ID generations, thumbnail designs, titling, recording, becoming better in front of the camera, having better marketing skills, thinking ahead. There's a lot of things you can do as a content creator, and you need to develop too. That will actually make it easier for you to be a content creator, So if just being funny is not enough, will it make a lot of stuff easier? Yes. Will you will people like enjoy your content more than other content creators? To some extent, yes. But at the same time, it does not solve the other things that you need to be doing as a content creator. Like the idea generations, the stuff that I just yapped about. Okay, what is another reasons that I wrote in my little paper here? Yes. Um, you like I saw other content creators. You are like, yeah, this is something that I can do. This does not seem hard. It's something I'm capable of. I'm as funny as PewDiePie. That is the stuff I said to myself, and then I realized, oh, this is not enough. And now I have to find a way to become funnier. Oh my god, I missed that by an inch. Like I like this. This is not enough reason to some extent. Yeah, I don't like that birdie thing. I'll beat the living shit out of it every time that I get. So that's another reason that I thought that, oh yeah, this is why I got into this. What is another reason in my list over here? Honestly, it's the same as the first one, but it's like kind of formatted differently. You looked at it, you're like, oh yeah, this is easy to do. It's actually the same as the first one. Why did I write it there? Oh my god. And I think I looked at it and I was like, yeah, this is a job I can do. It is the same as the other one. How didn't I realize that? So I just repeated the same thing 3 times. Let me look at my paper a little bit. Can I even stand here because of these goddamn maggots? Yeah, I'm gonna go through here for a second so I can think. Easy to make is the same thing. It's the same thing as the other one. Golly. That pisses me off, man. Give me a second. Let me go up here. I feel like that's all of the reasons that I got. I have nothing else. But it has freedom. It has like the potential of making a lot of money. But like you just being the only one who's like the sole ownership of your YouTube channel, your stream. You can work anytime, any day. You have like certain freedoms. You have like access to a lot of stuff. The potential of it is high. It's just like it's not even the barrier to entry, but your skill level needs to be high, or you can be lucky and like just blow up from the first part of it. And with me all saying all of that, I've realized that first of all, the whys that I have, like why I want to be a content creator, is not enough. Like all of that is not enough. Like everything that you do in life, you have to have a certain, like you have to have a reason to do it. For me, like examples for anyone. You want to be a content creator because you want to make a lot of money, and for a lot of people that's enough. Some people do not have access to they don't have any good how can I even say this, like their financial situations push them enough for them to become or like to do certain things, and like that's a good motivator. For me, that's not enough, even though like my circumstances, I'm not rich. Okay, I don't make insane amount of money, but I have like an income that's like enough for me and my family, and I feel like that's it puts me in a complacent place. I don't know. A lot of it does not make any sense. I don't know. And like if you ask me about my income, I don't make that much money. you know. But I feel like there is a certain level of income that you are like, yeah, I'm comfortable with this, and you don't want to do more. So money is not an option. Money never motivated me to do stuff, unless I didn't have any access to it, and then that motivated me and pushed me. But now that I have like some sort of income, it's all fine and dandy, and I don't want to do anything about it. What else? The I mean, I don't have a good why. And even though I don't have a good why, I am drawn to it, and I want to do it still. I mean, this is why I'm making this video. I made like what 52 videos of these. I missed 2 days in the past like month and a half, and I still want to keep doing this. I still want to make content, even though, oddly enough, it may not be successful, and it may not be, what I imagined it to be. One thing that I've noticed of me writing that list is that my self-worth is attached to every video that I make. And it makes it harder to make videos. And I have to stop that. I have to stop that. If you want to be successful in something, you do not attach your self-worth onto it. Because if you attach your self-worth into it, like you will not be successful for a long time, and it will ruin your chances of making this consistent or having a habit of making stuff in the long run. Like long run is a bad idea to have to have attachments to having like your self-worth attached to it. So you should unattach of that and find other stuff that's attached to your self-worth. Content creation and creativity, it makes you vulnerable to some extent, and your self-worth can be easily attached to it, but you have to unattach it. You have to unattach it. I'm speaking to myself first and foremost, and for the rest is, I don't know. I have to look inwards, because one thing that will make you easily consistent, and it's the whole purpose of this video, is you have to find why you want to do something. And if that why is basically aligned, or basically is a reason that's enough for you to go forward, it's going to be a fuel for you. The why is really important, and we all have different whys for different reasons. You value certain things that other people will not value, and that value and the why will be attached. And it's like your values. Your why comes from your values. Do you value being creative? Do you value being useful? Do you value being strong? Do you value being like a YouTuber? And I feel like valuing being a YouTuber is it's like having a dream job. And in my mind, I don't value that as much as other people. But we all have a certain value that actually will attach you to something and makes you consistent, and makes it easier to have a habit of being, in any field. And it makes it easier for you to be successful, because you're going to be staying there for way longer than anyone. And by that virtue, you will be improving faster, you will be improving, and you will be in there longer, and you're becoming better at things, and that certain thing, and you will be eventually, hopefully, successful. Some people take a year, some people take 10 years, but success is not measured by the time it took you. It's just attached by you being successful, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, the app search today was fruitful to some extent, and I hope you enjoyed it, and see y'all tomorrow. Okay.